Hello. One question I get asked a lot is about the campaign, and this is about Chapter 14, right? And a lot of people ask how they can beat Chapter 14, and it's like it'll either be like the Square of the Three Masters, some there's a stage a lot of people get stuck on, or the Path of Madness people get stuck on, Runaway Princess they get stuck on, Heart of the Capital. Right, here's the thing, like, about Chapter 14 is, like, you will get stuck on Chapter 14. Everyone gets stuck here. Right, so here's the thing about Hero Wars. Right, when they released Chapter 14, this increased the level from 120 to 130, and increased max gear from orange +4 to red +2, so they had 3 more tiers of gear, and 10 more levels. But the experience needed for those last 10 levels was a whole lot, and the gear on those last 3 ranks, it adds a whole lot of stats. So when it's like said, when it had been released, there was a lot of people who were already maxed level 120 and orange 4 and stuff, so it was made to be a challenge out of the gate for people who had been waiting for new content for a while. So they expect you to have level 120 heroes and orange +4. Like I said, they expect your heroes to be orange +4 and level 120 at least when you start taking on these missions. So if you're not, like I said, if your team isn't 120 and orange 4, you're probably going to struggle because you're meant to be stronger for these. Like I said, that's the thing about this game. There's several different difficulty spikes over like the different themes. So when the game was first released, right, the max level was only 80, and gear went to Violet +2, I believe. Violet, see, might have been Violet +3. Violet, no, I think it's Violet +2. I can't remember. Like I didn't play back then. I've done research, but it was level 80, and like Violet +2 or something was max gear, and that's like I said where it went. Yeah, I think it was what it said. Level 80, Violet +2, and this was the last mission. Furnace of Horror. Archdemon was the final boss of the game. Here in a couple of weeks when you do the anniversary event, it's called Archdemon's Revenge. And the reason is because Archdemon is the original final boss of the game. That's why I said a lot of people get stuck in this mission too. If you're like new to the game, you will get stuck here because this was meant to be a challenge because this was the final boss of the game. So this stage was always a challenge for people. I remember when I first started the campaign, I actually got stuck here for a while. Here, like, because this was the final boss. Max gear, like I said, Violet +2, max level was 80. This was the end of the game, the final chapter. And then eventually they added a couple more chapters. They added the Pirates of the Caribbean themed Archipelago and Cursed Waters. Like I said, and this raised the level to level 100 and orange +1 on gear. So you went to level 100 orange +1. That's a pretty significant increase. I think this is one they added absolute star as well, because I think before you only went to 5 stars max. I think it's max 5 stars. Now you can do absolute star here, so you had a lot more power. So there's a big difficulty spike here on these levels. And then, of course, this boss. A lot of people get stuck on this boss because Typhoon became the new final boss of the game. So a lot of people get stuck on him. Like I said, that's to be expected because this was, again, for a while, this was the final boss of the game. And it's meant to be hard. And then, of course, eventually they added 3 more chapters, like all these Northland ones. This is where they added the twins. Right, this raised the level from 100 to 120 and raised the max gear from orange +1 to orange +4. Right, so this is, like I said, was the end game for a long time, and this was the final boss. A lot of people got stuck here. I got, like I said, I got stuck here when I did the thing because, like I said, yeah, I had to level up. Like, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of these contents, like when they first released them, they were meant for like the then max level players. So they were a challenge out of the gate for people who are waiting for new content. And that's why you get stuck. That's why you get stuck in the campaign. That's why you can't beat this stuff yet. And that's why you're stuck in Chapter 14. That's why you can't beat some of these stages, because your heroes just aren't strong enough yet. You aren't level 120, orange 4 on your team yet. And it said the answer to be how to beat these stages, just get stronger, just keep grinding. Like, it took me several months to complete Chapter 14. Like literally, I probably spent almost a year on chapter 14 on my account. Like, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about if you get stuck. Just, just keep working up your heroes. Then come try it again in a few weeks. Like, if you get stuck on stage, just wait a couple weeks. Just keep doing your dailies. Do what you do. Then return to the campaign after a couple weeks when you've gotten a bit stronger and try again. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.